Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today video I'll be showing you how I do another French coils wig. I have series of French coils wigs on my channel that you can go through and learn, watch, drop your questions. Now, frequently asked questions I get from this particular design or this particular hair is how many packs of extension I use. I use 5 packs of extensions. Reason is that the extension I use is a very heavy one. It is not very light, and I prefer that because it is the most original I have seen so far. I started making French coils since 2020, and since then I have used different kinds of French coils, and I discovered that this particular one is the best so far, and it is not as light as others. Okay, it's not as light as some I've used, so that's why I use 5 packs. If I use up to 6 packs, it might be heavy. I've not used 6 packs before. I use 5 packs and it still gives me what I want, so I've stick to 5 packs. Already I have a detailed video on how I section this hair. You can go watch it. You know, I love making my videos very detailed so that you understand. As a beginner, if you're a beginner in this my channel, if you've been here and you've not learned anything, I wonder where you will learn, because I am as detailed as I can. Okay, so I've already done a detailed video on how I sew down my frontal, on how I section this particular hair, so I don't need to explain much on it. And you already know me that I have a weird way of making my wigs. Yes, I'm saying weird because most people start from the back, some start from the side, but my wigs, depending on the styles, I have ways that I do my wigs that have worked for me, and that is why I use them this way. Okay, so this wig I am starting it in the middle because that is how I parted or I sectioned the hair. So I'm starting from the middle, and I am doing a knotless braid, very tiny knotless braid. So please, before you watch this video, go and watch the video I did, a detailed video on how I section. At least you understand more. So apart from that, if you are a professional and maybe you just came to learn few things, you can continue and watch. Now, if you notice, the front of that hair is like brush hair. That is the way I make my hair, and I use shine and jam as my edge, like my edge control to make hair. Now, if you see, or if you notice how I section the hair I am making now, that's the one I am braiding on right now. That's the section of the hair I'm braiding on. You will see that I did not section it like everything all back. I did it by the side. Now, the reason for that is that so that when you look at it, it will look like it's going to the back and at the same time going to the side. I don't know if you're getting me. It will look like it's going to the back. If you notice, the one in front, if you look at it, is going to the back and as well going to the side. Thank you very much. So that is exactly what I am doing. All right, so, and this is how I part this particular hair or any other knotless braids. Okay, now for the knotless braid, I use tiny knots, tiny bits of hair for the start, and then add it up with a bigger one and then finish it up. Another thing about this video, the reason why I make this video is not just how to make this hair, and I want to give out tips, little tips on how you can braid this hair, especially the coils. You know that this hair has this hair without the coils is nothing. The coils is the main style for this hair. Apart from how silky it is, the coils is the main thing that defines this hair. Without that coil, if anything happens to that coil, it means that this hair is already bad. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful while making the coils. So that is why you have to be very careful in making the coils. So the one tip you should note that in making this hair is, first of all, you have to get original one. Though even if I use fake ones, I still get the coils perfect, just that most times the coils will not like coil like it's supposed to be. But then I've used fake ones before, not like they are fake. I'm not saying that people that make their products, they are fake. I'm just saying that it might not be the quality of this particular one I'm using. Okay, so I don't want to call it like fake, because maybe everything has people they make it for as in on budgets. Okay, so this particular one I'm making is, like I said, is the original one, and I've used the ones that are lesser than this, and I've used the one that are even very bad, but then at the end of the day it came out fine. Okay, so first of all, the coils, you should learn how to detangle, because anything that makes this coils tangle and you drag it, the coils is gone. Yes, believe me, the coils is gone. And secondly, if you notice in my other videos, I mostly braid and drop. Okay, I discovered that when I do that, it's when I braid and drop, now most times the coils will tangle together. Okay, by the time I start making them again, I've discovered that most of it have tangled, and most times my staffs or my apprentice or my girls finishes the mouth, so they will not like be patient the way I do to finish it up. So I started finishing the hair. That's anyone I'm making, I must make sure that I finish the hair, okay, before going to the next one, like I'm doing now in this video, if you notice. Okay, and now another thing is, when braiding it, make sure that you use your hands to open it up. And like you already know, I use water to braid. Okay, whatever it is that you use in braiding this hair, be it leave-in conditioner, be it water, be it oil. Some people use oil, some people use leave-in conditioner, some people use cream. So whatever it is that you're using to make this, and make sure it doesn't leave your hands. Okay, especially when you're getting to the coils. So me, I use water, and I already told you the disadvantages of using water. One of the disadvantages of using water is that it will be very slippery. Okay, that's why most people use cream, because cream will make cream will not be that slippery. I've used all of them, and I know the ones that are better, and so that's one advantage of using cream. It will not be slippery like this. That cream would help lock it in. Okay, but the reason why I do not use cream is that it builds up. I don't know if you're getting. But water, when it dries out, it's gone. Okay, you don't need plenty build-ups, because it's coils. If there's too much build-up, it starts tangling on its own. Okay, so make sure that the water you're holding, like I use water, so I'll be mentioning more of water. I make sure, if you see in the video, you see a bucket beside me, a small bucket. That's where my water is. Okay, so I braid to the end, and make sure that immediately I finish braiding, I'll use the water to smoothen the coils. Okay, so, and make sure, try as much as possible not to allow it to tangle. Are you seeing what I did now? Now anywhere that tangled a little bit, I'll use scissors and cut it off. So that is it. Though I still have I'm still preparing, I'm still on editing. I'm making a detailed video with tips, and I will hit more points on how you can make your French coils. Okay, meanwhile you can still go and watch my other videos that I've made already on French coils. I promise you will learn a lot from those videos as well as this one. So I think I've talked about, first of all, you get original hair. Secondly, I try as much as you can not to tangle it. Thirdly, what did I say? Make sure that whatever you're using to make it is always on your hand, okay, so that it will help detangle it. And I think the fourth one is try as much as you can not to tangle it. And when peradventure it tangles, please use scissors and take off that place that tangle, or be patient enough to detangle it. That's why I say your hand must be on water. That water helps detangle it, or the cream you're using or the leave-in conditioner you're using helps to detangle it. Okay, so if peradventure it tangles, please use scissors. That place that's knotted, use scissors and cut off that place. In response of how to tie this hair at the ends, first of all, use water to make the hair, all the strands of hair, be in one place. Some people use oil, some people use leave-in conditioner, but I use water. Okay, after you use water on your hand or whatever you use to apply on the hair for every flyaway strands to be in place, then pick like three strands. That's what I'm picking. If you look at the hair, you see how tiny it is. Then wrap the hair around your thumb, and loop. Wrap it around your thumb and loop. That's what I'm doing. Then tie it in multiple times. Okay, tie it multiple times, like 5 or 6 times, and that is it. So this is the second method of tying I use in tying my hair. First of all, bring out tiny hair, not necessarily 3 strands, but it must be tiny enough. Then wrap it around the hair first of all, like 3 or 4 times, then loop it around your thumb, just the way I'm doing on this thing. Then after looping it and tying it around your thumb for like 2 times, then split the hair just the way you tie your shoelaces. Split the hair and tie it like 3 or 4 times, and that is it. So the first method, you just loop it with 3 strands around your thumb, tie it like different multiple times, like 6 times. I do not like tying my French coils weak. Reason is that when I do not tie, the coils bounce more, like it comes out. But when I tie it, I think it draws most of the coils. That's my own personal opinion. I will show you one hair that I tied, that you will see how the coils really came out too. But I think it's just a personal opinion. So I feel it's more beautiful when you do not tie. And so what I do if I do not tie the hair is I braid very tightly. But the truth is, to be honest with you, most times it still loses. Okay, but then most times customers will show you wigs online and they will tell you, I want it exactly like this. And at the end of the day, when you tie it, some customers, no matter how you're trying to explain, they will still tell you, why didn't you do that? So that's most times, apart from my customers too, I feel is more beautiful. Okay, so I think that's all. Everything depends on your opinion. Okay, so moving forward, I'm done with the front hair. Okay, there's no much things done. The only thing you already know, I braid, how I part it, and I think that's all we need to know about the front part of it. Just make sure that everything is in line. I do everything in line. It's always in line. I make sure that it's in line. So the back, I also have a very detailed video on how I make the back of my hairs. That's it. It means every other hair. Okay, especially when they are frontals. And So what I'm doing now is just locking in the frontal. I call it locking. I don't know what every other person call it. This is my own term. I call it to lock the frontal. Locking the frontal means that you're braiding where the frontals and the hair and the cap meets. Okay, you're trying as much as possible to hide the cap underneath, so that when someone sees it, they will not like immediately find out that is a wig, or will I say they will not immediately find out where the caps end and where the cap starts. Okay, so, and I'm making these hairs in between the hairs in the front. So like one hair now, the middle of it, I will braid like two hairs inside, so that it will be close enough, like braiding the hairs close enough. Okay, like I said, I also have a detailed video on how I make the back of, including how I crochet the extension I use to make it. Okay, that's how detailed my channel is. If you haven't subscribed up to this extent, please do so, because I promise you will not be disappointed. Okay, definitely you will see what you love and you will see what you will learn from. So please subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to share. Please share my videos, especially if you've gotten something from this video. Please share to others, so that others will get this knowledge that you've gotten. Okay, apart from others getting this knowledge, when you share my videos, it makes more people come to my channel, and it helps me grow too. So please help your girl grow. Okay, meanwhile, I thank you, especially my old subscribers. I thank you for being here for me from day one. I thank you for watching my videos. I thank you for the comments. I thank you. I see all your comments, and I'm really grateful for all of them. So at this point, I think I have said enough. So you can just watch on with a little bit music on. So please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like. Please hit on the notification bell to... Oh, I'm not done talking. I'm sorry. There is one part I need to explain. I need to explain that part. Okay, very, very important. Now, like I said to you, I use 5 packs of extension for this hair. Now, 2 packs of extension on the front. It's so funny. 2 packs of extension on the front. That's the frontal. Can you believe that one pack, like one bundle, that is just like bundle, it's just pack, bundle, pack, whatever it is. It's a pack, because most of these hairs come 2 bundles in one pack, depending on the gram. Okay, so it's 1 pack. Now, 1 pack of this hair, I finished it on this thing I'm doing now, this locking of frontal. 1 full pack. Imagine I used 2 pack on the front. 2 packs on the front. Now I use 1 pack on just locking of the frontal. That means approximately the front took 3 packs, because that can also be front or something. So the locking of the frontal took 1 pack, the front hair took 2 parts, and that is it. Okay. So this is the place I said I want to explain. Like I told you, since it's 5 packs, I do manage it. This is what we call management of extension. If you have not learned how to manage extension as a braider, please do so. I've seen most hairs that are so full and it becomes so heavy. Okay, with this you can manage your extension. So what I'm doing now is making sure that the crown of the hair is full, because the back after this crown is not really necessary. So make sure that the places that are necessary is full enough. Okay, now imagine I've used 3 packs already, so I am left with only 2, right? So now this place I am making now takes almost, if not up to 1 pack, almost 1 pack, and the remaining 1 pack I will just do it tumbo at the extreme back. Okay, so this is all I need to explain. Now you've understood. All right, catch you later. See you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and do not forget also to hit on the notification bell so you can get my videos whenever it drops. Again, make sure that you comment on the comment section. Tell me what you love about this video, tell me what you learned, and tell me what you want me to do next. All right, catch you, see you in my next video. Bye bye. I love you.
to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it